Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the board and community, staff. I just wanted to take a quick minute. Last meeting, I asked a couple of questions about this agreement, the contract entering into with MISEC for the solar energy thing, right? And I brought it to the attention that the man that's presenting this contract is also the sitting president for that administration. But he's also an assistant superintendent in our district. To me, that I don't know details, but right off the bat, it looks like a conflict of interest. I'm wondering if anyone has looked into this. Maybe you can explain to the community. I've heard nothing. I've heard no comments the last meeting. I don't know if someone plans to comment on it this time when it's ovened by the board. I think it's an issue. There's a lot of questions that are raised in my head, a lot of red flags, especially since this particular solar farm isn't even built yet. But we were entering into a 15-year contract for something that does not exist. So there's a lot of questions I have, a lot of concerns I'm sure a lot of community members have, but I hear nothing about it from the board except a rubber stamp to approve the contract. So maybe we could get some clarification on a few things. Maybe it can be discussed. Maybe we can get a phone call back or a meeting to set us straight if that's what it's going to take. I mean, if I'm wrong, fine. I have no problem admitting I'm wrong. But like I said, it throws a lot of red flags in my opinion. And I think it's something that should be looked into and brought to the community's attention. It is our money being used to fund this, right? So thank you.
Mr. Miles, I'll be real short if I can and just state that it was looked into. There is no conflict and it's a cooperative of schools and the gentleman serves in a voluntary capacity. He's not directing anything. So we save money by being a cooperative and buying electricity and energy and basically it saved us a lot of money in the past. So we're just using the buying power of all the schools that are part of it. And they rotate employees of the schools as part of the agreement.
Well, like I said, at the last meeting, it was how many $1 million in 6.5 months? I mean, that's a lot of money. And from my standpoint, when you just look at numbers and minutes posted on the website and stuff like that, I'm not privy to all that information. I see this right here. When I see this, and then I don't hear anybody else question it, to me, that's not right. It should be questioned. So that's why I bring it out to make sure that people are aware of what's going on, because if it's not questioned, that's not right.
Okay. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with the board tonight. And I hope that answers it.